Okay, we need to go ahead and talk about Wayfinder, which a lot of you probably have heard me go on about constantly for the last 6-7 months now. But we finally got some giant news when it comes to the release of early access as well as the founder pack itself. So today we're gonna go over everything you need to know about Wayfinder so you can start playing on April 5th. And of course, I will be alive with it all day and probably a few days afterwards. I will, maybe longer, probably a lot longer, here on YouTube. So make sure you do thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on them live stream and all of my Wayfinder content. And with that, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that's supporting over on Patreon, Twitch, and of course, memberships here on YouTube. Thank you, my dudes, and a big shout out to 1K for subscribing at the Luna tier. And with that, let's jump into this and let's discuss everything you need to know about Wayfinder launch. So once again, the release is August 15th, which I am kind of surprised by. I was honestly expecting it to be a little bit after TennoCon, but nope, here we are, and now we know exactly when we can jump into this. Just keep in mind that we'll be going live at noon Central for all you to play it, but there is a few little hang-up here with, of course, with the way PlayStation and Steam and whatnot platform operate here is they can't exactly sell founder pack for a game that had early access. So as of now, you will be able to buy it pretty much as soon as the server will go live here on the 15th. So good luck to all of you. And as of now, you cannot actually buy the founder pack, but we do know how much and what's going to be in them. So with that, let's get into that. So to start off, we do got 4 tiers here, starting off at $20, $50, $89, and then $150 pack. And once again, and as of now, the founder packs are going to be able to be purchased on a PSN as well as Steam. So it looks like the Epic Store version might be coming a little later at the moment. But for now, the 2 platforms, and this is how much you're going to be looking at for picking this up. But with that all being said, you might be wondering, what exactly are you going to be getting for the 4 distant tiers? So let's jump into this. So to start off here, we are going to have ourselves some currency tied to this. So as you can see here, the $20 packet will go ahead and get you 500 of Rune Silver, which is premium currency, as well as at 149, you can go ahead and get you a 4,200 of the silver. And they did a plan during the event they had going over everything for the Elite. And of course, if you do want to see my reaction to it, the housing and the full gameplay of Venomance, if you want to check that out, link above here. But with that being said, they did say that the currencies are pretty much 1-to-1. So you're looking at $5, $10, 22, 50, and 42. At least we know how that's going to operate. We still don't exactly know what we're going to be spending that currency on, beyond probably something similar to Warframe. Once again, only me still rising here, but I could see that being something done for speeding up timers and whatnot. But we will have to wait and see on that. And for early asset, of course, all 4 tier will get asset to it. And when it comes to the season event, since there are going to be 2 seasons in early access, so that will be lasting roughly about 6 months, 3 months apiece here, with the free-to-play version coming at the beginning of next year. No exact date on the free-to-play version, but it will be free-to-play eventually. But nonetheless, for season 1, you can go ahead and pick that up for, of course, the $20 tier. And then when it comes to season 2 for the $20, it will be only the free version, not the paid version of the season pass, which we will get into momentarily. But as you can tell here, as you go ahead and enter into the second, third, and final founder pack, you're going to get your hands on season 1 and 2, and as well for the 89 and 149 tier, you are going to get access to season 1 and season 2 premium battle pass. Once again, we will go more into that in a second. Just know you will be getting access to that. So when it comes to, of course, some of the other stuff we're going to get here, such as the profile flag, founder pack, and Wayfinder titles, we do have a little bit of preview of what this is going to be looking like right here. so you can get an idea of roughly what we're looking at. So this little agent could be mainly, of course, some menu and some cosmetic stuff here. But from there, we start moving into all the other stuff. So to start off here, if you're picking up the $20 version of the Founder Pack, this is where you stuff in for what you're going to be getting. But once you start moving into the other tiers, we are going to start getting a free Wayfinder tokens. With the tokens, if you're not aware, are pretty much just a default currency that you can trade in to unlock different characters and classes by default without having to farm them. So you would just get it by default. And of course, at the bigger tier, you are going to get 3 of these. So you're going to be able to unlock 4 of the 6 characters pretty much right out of the gate at the higher tier. And from there, we start moving into, of course, some sword skins, some dual wielding dagger skins, rifle skins, some die, as well as more titles. And then when we start getting into our final 2 tiers here at 89 and 49, you guys will start getting access to some mounts, as well as a shady, I guess how I pronounce, I'm probably butchering that, as well as a house pet for you to put in your house, as well as Founder housing and decoration set, as well as more titles. But moving from there, it's time to talk about, of course, a final tier. So, once again, at 149, you will be getting your hands on a heroic character style set and a die as well, which of course here is what the actual character, the heroic version of Kairos actually gonna look like here. So you will be getting your hands on this. As of now, they did state this is a little more than just a skin. I don't know if they're gonna get into like extra abilities or what we'll say. Hopefully we get more information exactly on what make the heroic version better or decent. But nonetheless, at the tier, of course, right out of the gate, you are going to unlock him. And then you're going to get your hands on a enhanced tower. Once again, this is tied to the battle pack, which we'll talk about in a moment. As well as a throne style set, which is one of the things we just showed off. As well as a shadow style set as well. And then any more style sets of more cosmetic for each of your characters to customize them right along with a title. So let's talk about the actual tower system here. So the tower system is Wayfinder version of course, a season pass or battle pass. And that one is a little more unique in the way they're going to operate. It's pretty much like a board game where you're going to be getting keys and other secrets to unlock different packs, to unlock different cosmetics and different accessories and whatnot. And this is very much being played up as like a mini game type of situation, and not just going to be bluntly do XYZ get item. You are going to have a little more choice as for what you unlock, how you want to unlock them. And of course, if you do buy the battle pass here, we still don't know how much though. I am in the process of asking the developer to see if I can get some information on that. But at the time of that video, I haven't heard back at all. And they haven't publicly said, from what I have seen, about how much it's going to be. But nonetheless, we do have 3 different tiers here. So of course, the 4th tier is, well, free and have some drawback. But the main thing of interest here is, of course, with the multiple paths happening, if you buy the pay or the premium version of it, that will stay unlocked moving forward, and you can come back and continue working on it as you see fit over time. Since none of this is going to expire as long as you buy the pay version or the premium version. But with that being said though, like I said, there's a little bit different when you come to the free version of the battle pass, which is, of course, to start off, this did not save. Since if you don't buy it, after the season ends, you move on to the next, and there is no going back to it. So that is a downside of the free version. But if you can go ahead and complete the free version, you know, maybe it's not going to matter too much to you. But once again, eating on that. But when it comes to the free version outside of that, you will have access to 25 items. And of course, you will get one of the 4 items needed to unlock the new class of Vimimits, which is, of course, this wonderful lady right here. You will get 1 item for that, and then the rest of it, you are going to have to farm in the game itself. So, moving from that into the paid version, you are going to instantly get all 4 items needed to unlock it. So you're going to be able to just get the crap pretty much right away, as well as 100 items, so an extra 75 item added to your pool here. And then, of course, once again, the battle tower or reward tower will stay available moving forward. And from there, moving into the premium version here, we do have a couple of other things, which is, of course, the main interest of this is you will instantly unlock it with, of course, with the paid version or the regular paid version, you will unlock the items as you go. It's a little more time to actually get to unlock. Well, premium, you just get it right out the gate. As well as, of course, a weapon, which is, of course, the poison sniper rifle, auto rifle, whatever you want to call it. So you will get a weapon right away without having to farm it. As well as a increase to a map power. This is another thing that I'm super curious about, would like more information on. Because that make it sound like maybe there's going to be some type of power gain coming from buying the premium battle pass, or maybe not. This seemed very vague, and I would love to have a breakdown of, is this going to be buying power with real money? But nonetheless, we will have to wait and see on that. Something to keep an eye on, though. As well as access to all 100 items as well. So pretty much the same as pay. But the main difference here is, of course, you would go ahead and get you a 20 bonus key to get a head start here. So that means as soon as you buy it, not only will you get a weapon, not only will you get a character, but you will also get 20 keys right out of the gate to walk through 20 levels. And once again, if you buy that, you will be able to keep that forever for you to work on. So as you can see, a premium got a few things that I'm curious about. Mainly tied to, of course, the power thing. But nonetheless, if you want to unlock the character right away and not have to deal with the battle pass, or you want more battle pass tokens, premium might be the way to go. And then we will see about the weapon as we go. Since as of now, we don't know what a weapon going to be at all, like what going to require to farm. But that is everything that is happening in the Wayfinder Founder Pass, Battle Pass, and with release date, and hopefully you have found it useful. Let me know in the comment below. Are you going to be waiting to early next year to hop in for the free-to-play version, or are you planning on jumping in on early access? Let me know below. I'm kind of curious to see how many of you are going to be there day one, because my plan as of now for Wayfinder is absolutely get in as soon as humanly possible and start making some content around it. As someone that have put in probably 40, 50, maybe more hours into the betas we've been having over the last few months, I can't speak highly enough about how good Wayfinder is, at least from the betas anyway, and just seeing how drastically the game have changed over the last few months got me pretty excited for the possibility of where the game could go. So, I'm in on it, and of course, I will be streaming it the day it comes out. And of course, once again, I will be live here on YouTube, as well as over on twitch.tv/troymaconn. So make sure to do thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the wonderful bells, so you don't miss out on that. And of course, for any more daily Wayfinder, PSO, and whatever other MMO that calls all debts every single day here on the channel. Thank you, my dudes, and with that, I will go ahead and see you in the comments.